If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Sun Tzu. But in modern life, the enemy isn't always out there. It's in here. The enemy is overspending. The enemy is debt. The enemy is the impulse that whispers, "Buy it now." If you don't control your spending will control you. Think about two entrepreneurs. One builds a startup with discipline, tracking every expense, reinvesting profits, keeping operations lean. The other splurges on luxury offices, expensive tools, and endless perks. Both earn strong revenue, but only one survives the downturn. Why? Because discipline beats indulgence. Now look at personal finance. Two people earn the same paycheck. One tracks expenses, lives within their means, and pays off debt quickly. The other spends impulsively, relying on credit cards to cover gaps. A few years later, one has financial freedom, the other has financial chains. We often focus on boosting income to build wealth. But what's the point of making more money if you don't keep more money? Sun Tzu was right. Armies aren't just defeated in battles. They collapse when they run out of supplies. Waste, overextension, and poor discipline kill more soldiers than enemy swords. In personal finance, overspending is slow sabotage. Debt is the silent invader inside your walls. If you don't know yourself and your weaknesses, you're already defeated. So how do you win the war against overspending? You must know your enemy and know yourself. And this is where most people start off wrong. They think personal finance is all about investing, but investing is for people with extra money. First, you have to master your spending. Until then, any money you invest is just a temporary distraction. So step 1, know yourself. Know your weaknesses, your temptations, your spending triggers. This is where a lot of people fail. They don't understand why they spend. Some buy things to impress others. Some spend because they're bored or stressed. Others simply don't know where their money goes. To know yourself, you have to track every expense, not just the big ones, but the small, seemingly insignificant ones as well. When you see where your money goes, you can pinpoint leaks and plug them. Plus, there's no better motivation to save than seeing how little you have left after your fixed expenses. Step 2, destroy the enemy. Your biggest enemy is usually high-interest debt. Credit cards charging 20% interest are like enemies raiding your supply lines. Eliminate them quickly. To do this, adopt the debt snowball method. List all your debts from smallest to largest. Then make a plan to pay off the smallest debt as fast as possible. Once it's gone, take the money you were using for that minimum payment and throw it at the next debt. Keep rolling that debt snowball until you crush your last debt. Step 3, cut the waste. This is the stuff that eats up your finances without making your life better. Cancel unused subscriptions, delay unnecessary purchases, and resist lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is the sneaky thief that convinces you to spend more as you earn more. Stop it in its tracks by setting a monthly budget and sticking to it. Step 4, think profit first. Most people do things in reverse. They get paid, then pay their bills, and whatever is left is for savings. What remains is for expenses. Adopt profit first thinking. As soon as you get paid, set aside a percentage for savings and investments. Only spend from the remaining balance. This way, you're guaranteed to save. Step 5, operate lean. Like a successful business, use the money you save to fuel your growth. Invest in yourself through education and skills development. Seize new opportunities that come your way. This keeps you financially agile and ready for unexpected expenses. You might think you need more money to become wealthy, but what you really need is to spend less. Financial power isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Sun Tzu taught, the skillful fighter puts himself beyond the possibility of defeat. When you master your spending, you put yourself beyond defeat. This week, challenge yourself to track your spending. Identify one enemy, one unnecessary expense, and cut it. That's your first victory. And if this lesson spoke to you, help me spread Sun Tzu's wisdom. Hit that like button, drop a comment with one expense you're cutting this month, and subscribe so you never miss the next strategy in this series. Because remember, wealth isn't conquered in one big battle. It's one disciplined move at a time.